Japan's factories deploy AI robots to fill jobs nobody wants, maintaining output despite a shrinking workforce. This strategy cuts labor costs by up to 40% in critical sectors. Labor shortages force Japan to automate warehouses and infrastructure. Mugen's robotics control software lets existing machines pick and pack autonomously, saving 15 hours weekly per worker replaced. Japan's Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry targets 30% global physical AI market share by 2040, leveraging decades of dominance in industrial robotics hardware. Issei Takino, Mugen CEO, leads Japan's push with robotics control platforms that optimize hardware autonomy, enabling factories to run with 25% fewer human operators. This physical AI shift isn't about replacing jobs but sustaining Japan's industrial output amid a 15 million workforce decline projected by 2046. Ro Gupta from Woven Capital highlights Japan's cultural acceptance of robotics as a key factor accelerating physical AI adoption beyond just labor shortages. Ho Bill Do of Global Brain confirms labor shortages drive Japan's physical AI push, Tieta calling it a continuity tool to keep critical infrastructure running smoothly. Watch how Mugen software configures industrial robots to autonomously pick and sort items, cutting manual labor by 40% and boosting warehouse throughput. Sho Yamanaka of Salesforce Ventures stresses physical AI's role in Japan's industrial survival, not just efficiency, amid a shrinking workforce and supply constraints. Japan's Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry aims for a 30% global physical AI market share by 2040, leveraging its hardware supply chain dominance. Japan's hardware edge comes from decades of mechatronics expertise, powering precise robotics and supply chains that outperform global competitors by integrating AI control software seamlessly. Issei Takino, Mugen's CEO, drives innovation by deploying AI control platforms that transform existing industrial robots into fully autonomous logistics operators. Sho Yamanaka from Salesforce Ventures highlights Japan's urgent need for physical AI to maintain industrial standards amid a shrinking workforce and rising service demands. Deploying AI in manufacturing cuts downtime by up to 25%, letting factories run leaner with fewer staff while boosting output through smarter automation and predictive maintenance. Global Brains Hogildo confirms labor shortages push Japan to lead physical AI adoption, ensuring supply chains and infrastructure remain operational despite demographic challenges. Japan's Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry targets capturing 30% of the global physical AI market by 2040, emphasizing domestic innovation and export strength. Visualize engineers configuring AI-powered robots in a high-tech Japanese factory, optimizing workflows to sustain production with fewer workers and zero downtime. Woven Capital's Ro Gupta highlights Japan's cultural acceptance of robotics as a key factor enabling rapid physical AI adoption across industrial sectors. Reuters and Nikkei's 2024 survey reveals labor shortages as the top reason pushing Japanese companies to deploy AI, transforming industrial survival strategies. Imagine a sleek control room dashboard showing real-time AI robot performance metrics, empowering managers to automate and scale operations instantly. Japan's Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry announced in March 2026 a bold goal: capture 30% of the global physical AI market by 2040. Japanese manufacturers dominated 70% of the global industrial robotics market in 2022, leveraging decades of mechatronics expertise to scale physical AI solutions. Watch operators configure AI-powered robots in a modern control room, integrating software that boosts hardware autonomy and slashes manual labor hours. Labor shortages in Japan stem from a 14-year population decline, with working-age people shrinking by 15 million over 20 years, pushing firms to automate urgently. Reuters and Nikkei's 2024 survey confirms labor shortages as the top reason Japanese companies deploy AI, shifting focus from efficiency to industrial survival. Japan's push for physical AI also targets infrastructure like power grids and transport, automating critical services to prevent shutdowns amid shrinking workforces. Meet Kazuhiro Tsuga, former Panasonic CEO, who championed integrating AI into manufacturing lines, accelerating Japan's industrial automation since the early 2020s. The city of Tsukuba hosts Japan's premier robotics research centers, fueling innovation that powers AI-driven factory and warehouse automation nationwide. Watch engineers deploy AI algorithms optimizing robot movement patterns, cutting operational delays by 25% in real-time production environments. Yaskawa Electric, a global leader in industrial robotics, continues scaling AI-powered automation, boosting factory throughput by millions annually. Meet Kazuhiro Tsuga, former Panasonic CEO, who accelerated Japan's robotics innovation by integrating AI with consumer electronics for smarter home automation. Visualize a bustling smart factory floor where AI-powered robots autonomously sort and package goods, optimizing throughput while cutting labor costs by 40%. Watch engineers remotely configure AI algorithms on sleek tablets, instantly optimizing robot arm precision to reduce error rates by 25% in real time. Picture a modern logistics hub where autonomous drones and robots coordinate flawlessly, slashing delivery times by 30% and operational expenses by thousands monthly. Japan's physical AI push extends to disaster response robots that deploy instantly, saving lives and minimizing damage while reducing human risk in hazardous zones. Japan's physical AI push now targets aging infrastructure, deploying AI powered inspection robots that cut manual checks by 80%, preventing costly failures before they happen. These AI inspection robots analyze structural integrity using advanced sensors, delivering real time data that enables engineers to optimize maintenance schedules and avoid $2 million in emergency repairs. Japan's physical AI also integrates autonomous cleaning robots in factories, automating hazardous tasks and saving companies up to 12 hours of labor weekly per facility. By combining AI with IoT, these robots communicate seamlessly across factory floors, enabling predictive maintenance that reduces downtime by 30%, a critical edge in a tight labor market. Friend. Drop a comment with the tool you're going to try first. And subscribe next week, I'm revealing something even bigger. Link to everything mentioned is in the description.